Dr. Fauci, we don't know whether the pandemic started in a lab in Wuhan or evolved naturally, but we should want to know. 3 million people have died from this pandemic, and that should cause us to explore all possibilities. Instead, government authorities, self interested in continuing gain of function research, say there's nothing to see here. Gain of function research, as you know, is juicing up naturally occurring animal viruses to infect humans. To arrive at the truth, the U.S. government should admit that the Wuhan Virology Institute was experimenting to enhance the coronavirus's ability to infect humans. Juicing up superviruses is not new. Scientists in the U.S. have long known how to mutate animal viruses to infect humans. For years, Dr. Ralph Barrick, a virologist in the U.S., has been collaborating with Dr. Shi Zhengli of the Wuhan Virology Institute, sharing his discoveries about how to create superviruses. This gain-of-function research has been funded by the NIH.
That was the Republican Senate, Rand Paul, giving an introduction about the facts upon which his questions directed at Dr. Fauci will be based. Now he also highlights that facts around the emergence of the coronavirus are still vague. As you have heard from the clip above, Dr. Fauci is suspected to have funded the research of a Wuhan lab in China on the coronavirus. There is still a debate thus far about the origins of the coronavirus, whether or not the virus was developed in a lab or it was transmitted from bats to humans. Now, the allegations going around is that the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, I will refer to it as the institute from here, which is led by Dr. Fauci, may have provided funding to gain of function research at the Wuhan Institute of Virology. Now, in a congressional hearing about the pandemic caused by the coronavirus, Dr. Fauci denies any involvement of the institute on him or him in the research about the virus when he was being questioned by the Republican Senate Rand Paul. Now, according to WION, quote, U.S. health agencies, including the National Institute of Health, NHI, diverted $600,000 US in grants to the Wuhan Institute from 2014 to 2019 to study bad coronaviruses, end quote. Now, I will play a clip from the video and then I will comment after.
Dr. Fauci, do you still support funding of the NIH funding of the lab in Wuhan?
Senator Paul, with all due respect, you are entirely and completely incorrect that the NIH has not ever and does not now fund gain of function research in the Wuhan Institute
Do they fund
of Virology.
Dr. Barrick?
We do not fund.
Do you fund Dr. Barrick's gain of function research?
Dr. Barrett does not doing gain of function research, and if it is, it's according to the guidelines, and it is being conducted in North Carolina.
Now, Senator Rand Paul, throughout the interview, he questions Dr. Fauci, and Dr. Fauci denies the NIH or his involvement, and he denies that Dr. Ralph Barrick is conducting any form of gain of function research. Now, the allegations are that this virus was either advanced in a lab so that it can be possible to infect humans, or it was transmitted from infect humans, or be possible to transmit it from animals to humans. If this is true, this could mean that the outbreak then was premeditated. But what is not clear at this stage is the motive. This is a virus that has ruined so many people's lives. People lost their jobs, some lost businesses, economies of many nations around the world are crashing, and people have lost their lives, and some have lost their loved ones. Now people are even losing hope as this lockdown situation is being extended by many nations. In fact, they're no longer even speaking about when the lockdown will end. However, our hope as believers in Jesus Christ was never and is not in any system of the world, but in God Himself. And when all fails, God remains faithful and true. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you love the content in this channel, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload on this channel. If you have something that you would want me to comment on, email it to me. The email address is on the description below. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.